This is Claudia. I'm the one who owns the blog Claudia Runs at WordPress, and today I'm going to talk about a little bit about some traveling trips from my own experience that I've learned just by traveling different states and some different countries, and just some things to keep in mind. And also I want to motivate people and encourage people to travel, because I think it's so important. I think life is so beautiful, and there's so many things to see in this world. There's so many countries. Each country is so beautiful, and like each continent has its own geography, and I think it's important to take advantage of that before one dies, before your due date. So I think that's what I'm about, to be honest. Traveling tip number one, I think, is be able to take small packages or small items, so you won't be loaded too much. And that includes toothpaste, that includes underwear, that includes socks, that includes, minimizing, the clothing that you're gonna wear, because you can always wash it and just dry it, and electronics. I guess the most important thing in anybody's life would be the computer, because that's a way of communicating with your family back home, and just being aware of what things are around you. If you have Wi-Fi, you can check out the maps, Google Maps, and just check out what hostels or hotels or rooms for rent, something like that, that's available. Number two would be to just have a designated place for all the passport, the visas, the documents that you need to travel. I think that's very important, just to know where you're going and make sure that it's very private, and don't show it off. Don't show it off too much, especially when it comes to money. When you're traveling, you don't want to show off too much money. Number three would be that you have to get flexible. You have to kind of be flexible about that, because things happen when you're traveling. Like the airplane's late, you have to wait 8 hours, or something happens, you miss your flight. The bus, it takes, something broke down, so you have to be ready for that mentally and know that it's okay. Things are gonna be okay. It's not the end of the world. And have patience, because when you travel, like if you travel by bus, sometimes it could be days, sometimes it could be hours, sometimes it could be too much. But overall, you have to have patience and just take advantage of that moment of that you're traveling right now. Like if you're traveling by bus, let's just say, like, you're seeing the scenery and it's beautiful, you're seeing each state. I can say that I've traveled almost all the states here in America. Learning from that is I traveled by car, and I travel sometimes by bus, but mostly it was driving. So for me, the biggest challenge was driving from Georgia to Los Angeles, California. I don't know how long it took me. It took me like 4 days, I think. It was a long time by myself, and then I came back. Back to Georgia, but I took another train, so to me that was, you just have to be patient, and you have to give your body a rest. Sometimes you have to sleep, but, each one has their own traveling mode. So if you want to travel by plane, go ahead. If you want to travel by car, go ahead. If you want to travel by bus, that's also good, or if you want to travel by train, that's also awesome. But just keep in mind those things, and, keep hydrated, I guess, because you will, it's just like, it's too much sometimes, and, it's just keeping hydrated. I think it's important, because traveling all those time, it could just get so much out of you, so much energy out of you, so tiredness, your skin starts getting like dry and stuff. So that's my advice for you, okay? So thank you so much. I'll be doing more posts for the Claudia Runs blog, and I will be sharing some special locations around the city of New York. Okay? Alright, peace out. Bye.